Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. We'll continue where we left off here, traveling south to Nashkel through Beregost. Gonna go ahead and give Kelly the quick healer and then continue on our way. We can meet some NPCs here, but they're not very important. They just mention a little bit about what's going on in the world. And we'll travel south to Beregost here and get a quick little opening movie.
Good day, fine day to you, sire. Such a fine gentleman, wouldn't you say?
Feel bad for that guy who always gets the rug dirt dumped on him. This guy actually bothers me because you can't say a single darn thing to him other than asking him for help and then thanking him. I feel like I should be able to tell him to bug off. I don't need your help. He's like the just random townsperson who is like, welcome to this town, because that's my purpose, is to just, who cares. Anyway, Beregost is actually filled with quite a few quests that you can do. A couple allies you can pick up, and some trouble you can get into as well. And we won't be doing everything in Beregost right now, simply because I'd like to progress with the game. But I think a good place to stop always is Feldpost's Inn, right here, where we're going to meet Marl, the drunken tavern patron.
Here now, get out. I don't like you typing here. You tell him, Marl.
Now, up until today, where I fooled around with the conversation options, I thought talking to Marl would always end up in a fight, but my little brother Duncan actually told me you can convince him not to fight you, and I was amazed because I'd never done it before. But you tell him, I'll go where I like, and then you say, I just do what I think is right. He tells you that we give people a bad rap because I'll just read it. And because of you, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun to go out and get himself killed. And then you say, hold on, everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable. And he was a good boy until your kind came through town. And basically he's sad because his son got killed because he wanted to be an adventurer. And let's see here, I forget which one you choose. If you knew him like you'd think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone away anyway. And he says, it ain't true, and Duncan calms him down and says that his son was always an adventurer, and you actually can settle him down and get 900 EXP for it, which is more than you get for fighting him. And that's not the only reason I do it. You get that good feeling in your heart, knowing that you didn't kill somebody who you didn't have to. For those of you who want to have your characters have full hit points, or the maximum number of hit points that they possibly could have, just turn the difficulty down to the second lowest setting. Call it cheating if you will, but it drives me crazy if I level up and get 1 hit point. So, we'll move on with that. Talk to the bartender here. We'll go ahead and take a rest, and remember to buy the History of the Fateful coin from him, because later in Beregost you will meet Firebeat Elvenhair again, who is in Candlekeep. Like I said, he makes kind of a cameo in Candlekeep, and he asks you just for a simple 3 gold piece book. I think he's right here. It is actually hard to tell, but you can enter most of the houses in Beregost. Yep, there he is. He asks you to go get that book from the Feldpost Inn. He thanks you. You get a reputation increase. You lose a book, but you get another one, and you get 300 EXP. He actually gives you a book called The History of the Dead 3, and there's so many books in Baldur's Gate that I typically don't read them, but I did read this one, and it's actually an interesting story that I'll briefly discuss about a group of 3 evil adventurers who wanted a dead god's power. Or, well, he wasn't dead, but he was the god of death, living, things like that. So when they get to him, they split it 3 ways. One of them takes command of the living, one of them takes command of the dead, and the other takes command of murder. And he says, even though you two have greater powers than me, you have to pay honor to me, because if the one who was in charge of life should find me not in favor, I'm the god of murder, I'll kill everybody. And if the god of death shall find me not in favor, I won't kill anybody, and let everyone live, and so starve his kingdom. So he kind of was a go-between. It foreshadows events to come. We're going to go ahead and fight some spiders here. This about just shocked me to death the first time. I mean, you're in Beregost, a completely normal town. All of a sudden, spiders come at you. There's actually a reason for it. A hobbit at the Friendly Arm Inn had his town taken over by these things, and they proved to be an actually pretty difficult fight, especially because they can poison you. And this early in the game, well, poison is a trouble through a lot of the game, but especially this early in the game. We might have to get Khalid a potion here. I don't think he has the hit points to really handle that. But a sleeping spell will make this battle manageable once again. One thing I actually should say is I was wrong. Earlier I said that monsters wake up when you attack them, but they in fact don't, as you can see. Those spiders were not waking up when I was attacking them. Man, and see, I was basically only fighting one spider at a time after I put them all to sleep, and you can see how dangerous it is to get poison. Poison in this game, I don't know so much about the second one because Baldur's Gate 2, because I didn't play that as much. But poison in this game is deadly, especially when you meet the Ettercaps later. The Ettercaps, I like to have what I like to call a two-stepper poison, which is just like in real life. It seems like 2 steps and you're dead because you take the poison damage so quickly you just can't do anything but quaff a potion if you're lucky. No spells, no attacking or anything like that, and it's very deadly poison. In that building or house that was infested by spiders, we can grab a spider body, which you're going to want to do, and also pick up some wine and the boots that you saw there. And if you have those and you talk to the hobbit in the Friendly Arm Inn, she will congratulate you, give you some experience points and gold. I don't think the Andar gem... No, it doesn't have her name on it, so I don't think you have to give her the Andar gem. But I'm going to hold on to it just in case, because I don't remember exactly if she will recognize that you have the Andar gem from her house. Kind of funny, she says that it got overran by spiders. I guess to a hobbit, that'd be a pretty nasty infestation of spiders. Especially because, I mean, they're huge to begin with, and I have arachnophobia. Can't imagine actually having them be twice the size of you. But our last stop in Beregost today will be at this local house, where we will talk to Mirian. She mentions that her husband is her husband in Am? Let me see here. Yeah, business trip to Am. Her husband went to Am. She hasn't heard from him, and she asks you to keep an eye on the South Road, either for her husband or for a messenger that her husband sent. And it's actually we will be able to find out about her husband. And those of you who've played the game before probably already know, but I won't ruin it. What exactly happens? So, gathering the party. Come on, party. We gotta move. Okay. Something I actually heard was that Beregost has a tendency to corrupt your save file and crash on Baldur's Gate 2.2. I've had it crash on me once, but I haven't had it corrupt your save file. But just a little FYI warning for those of you who might be playing 2.2, you might want to keep your game saved as much as possible. And we gotta actually come down here and get ready to fight some ogrillions, so I'm gonna make sure we are equipped as much as possible. Get Emma some of those arrows that she needs. And I don't think ogrillions are really... I don't think they take to sleep spells, but just to be safe, I think we're going to try and get that... Oh, ogrillions. Oh, be careful, kitty. Be careful, kitty. I don't want to lose 1 point of constitution. Alright. We'll try and take a snooze again, shall we? There we go. And when we pick up, we'll be fighting those ogrillions.